You're watching the Skies of Ithcarius campaign, a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition homebrew campaign presented by Digital Dungeons. Music and sound effects provided by Syrinscape, because epic games need epic sounds.
The party had agreed that they were going to deal with the problem of giants in the area. And as part of this uh, effort, you guys decided that the best thing to do was to fly the ship out of the town of Grenthal and bring it to kind of a safe location where you could store it because you didn't want Empire tax collectors who were due within the next couple of weeks to show up and possibly cause some issues for the town of Grenthal. You decide you'd come up with a system where you would herd some of the pigs towards the giants in order to masquerade yourself as some of the local town villagers in delivering pork products. Upon working out this plan, you kind of went back to the ship and discovered, as you were doing kind of an open ranks, that Liam's father, Sam, had passed away. And you might have a small case of some of the plague infecting the ship. You were able to clear the plague out on Liam okay, and ran like a quick surveillance of some of the other people, discovered that Kira was also showing some signs of infection that you were able to clean up. And then you gave Sam a burial at Sky. It was a very moving eulogy at the point of time before you chucked him over the edge with a 1, 2, 3 heave, and just as he plummeted to the ground below in a ceremony that evoked much emotion in those around you. You steered the ship over towards land and set it up in the foothills to the south. Moving up, you met up with some of the. It took about 2.5, 3 days to get back to the city of Grenthal, where you met up with the pig farmers there. Uh, a colorful character whose name you still have not asked or learned during your travels, and a couple of his buddies. And you set out. You spent about 2 days traveling kind of overland. They started getting nervous, having not seen any giants in the recent area. And on the third day, you came across, you felt the thundering footsteps of giants approaching. The pig farmers ran away uh, to hide while you promised that you kind of take care of this. You hid carefully behind some rocks. The giants came up and started just tearing in to these pigs and just eating them. Belina hit them with a hypnotic pattern that kind of stunned and immobilized them, and you rushed forward and decimated these giants. Uh, Setting out, you followed the footsteps, tracking them into the foothills of the mountains to try to work your way up towards finding perhaps where these giants live. And as night started to fall, you guys set camp for the evening and rested up overnight. So as the sun rises in the morning, you guys find yourself sitting around the camp. What do you choose to do?
Um, so we keep tracking giants now?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we need to follow the tracks, right? That's what we are going to do.
That was the plan.
So go ahead and roll me a survival check for whoever's attempting to follow the tracks. Giants.
Core.
We'll do that. I'll do that, you guys want.
Hey,
So the tracks are still pretty obvious in this region. The deep impressions. You're starting to get into more scree and rock type land, so it's not as soft as kind of the dirt below, but they're still they are heavy, gigantic, dumb, fat bastards. And there are telltale signs like overturned boulders, ripped up ground. You're able to follow the trail pretty easily, heading into the mountain passes. You set out at a pretty comfortable pace following it. with your keen barbarian instincts and your sense of like survival living out in nature, the trail just winds kind of deeper, starting to head into higher land. The air gets a little bit thinner, the cool breeze crisp upon your skin as you start to move into that refreshing mountain air. And you kind of move into more of a canyon type area with various switchbacks and rock bridges. And go ahead and roll me a perception check.
It's still me.
Yeah, because you're leading the way. You can roll a perception check for me.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
All right, so as you are moving along here, I have a map that apparently I'm just blind and can't find. Here we go. As you guys are wandering through this region, you start to kind of enter this kind of deeper canyon from down below. And what you notice, Korg, as you're kind of chilling out down here, is up above on this kind of cliff type face that you see before you. Doing a very poor job at attempting to hide are two more giants. Just kind of like one's like ducked behind this tree, and the rest of you can kind of see this as well. But Korg, you're the first to notice it. They're kind of there. Um, just their mounds of fat are rolling out over the edges. Like it's kind of like it's sitting here, and they're like behind the tree, like ducking out, kind of watching the path from down below, waiting in ambush for you, very obviously.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Stop, stop. Do you guys, do you all see that up there?
The fat blobby things? Yeah.
Yeah, those they look like more giants are up there. You see that?
Yeah. You see them? What do?
Is there any way up there, or are we gonna try to fight them from the lower ground?
Do,
That
do we
sounds
see
like
a
a
way up?
recipe for rocks. Yeah, how
Look,
steep is this embankment?
So it's about 15 to 20 feet on the sides here, on this left hand kind of side, um, like over on this side. But there's a pathway that you kind of go up this way to kind of get
uh,
up to the top there.
all right. So maybe Belina thinks about it. Maybe Belina can stick giants in place again. Yes?
Yeah. Do we want to try to climb up the cliffside on this side? I have the magic rope that just easily attached to the tree on you see on this other side over here, and we can climb up.
But if
But
we go up high, the giants might see us.
I
Do we have the feeling we've been seen already, or are we still kind of unseen from by these giants?
So from where you're at, like it's it's kind of obvious the giants know that you're there because they're kind of like waiting for you, but they don't know that they've been spotted. They think they are the stealthiest, like most hidden people ever.
Okay.
But occasionally you see one like with his giant head and he kind of peeks around and looks in your direction and like ducks back again, like peeks around again and then ducks back. If you ever played peekaboo with your kids,
I have a
Alright.
ladder
Then
as well.
do you have a ladder that can get us up right over here? And we're just pointing this cliff edge to the right here, where the 15.
My ladder is 24 feet. So yes.
Right here. Like, can you put a ladder up right here?
Yeah.
Arrow point.
It's that.
But if they already know we're here, if we start climbing
Yeah.
up ladder, they just throw rocks at us and knock us off ladder, or they rush ladder, and then we are funneled up.
Okay.
We
Then,
go up the
then
trail?
you do your thing again to make them get confused, and then we can rush in. Just do that, and
Oh.
then let's.
But can
Okay.
he hit both of them?
It's a 30-foot cube.
So yes. All right. Do the thing.
All right. So I will cast. I will move so that I've got a better line of sight. I don't know if I can do this. Because is this rock unpassable? That's right in front of my character.
you can easily scramble over that. You're a rabbit person.
Okay. All right.
He can jump over 2
Mhm.
complete freaking hogs. Okay.
Three. I can
Three
jump
hogs.
3. Probably 4. Probably 4 or 5. I can jump 19 feet straight. Anyways.
You ain't never seen no
Um,
one jump 3 hogs before? Now that's a feat.
All right. So I'm gonna stand on top of the rock and lean out, and I'm gonna cast the hypnotic pattern targeting the 2 giants.
All right. Go ahead and target them, and then
Let's see. So, action spells, 3rd level, hypnotic pattern, cast.
all right, and everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh shit! I
That-
resized the screen too much.
And effect. And mark off that 3rd level spell slot. Boom. Okay. And rolling initiative.
Hey. Oh.
You just constantly one-upping me. You did
I
that last
just
session
acc-
too.
There we go.
They are incapacitated from your hypnotic pattern. One of them is actually this one over here on the right. It's like peeking out of the tree and he just gets slack jawed, staring, kind of emptiness in the air. He's like,
All right.
the other one's just like watching around, like,
All right. So I shall 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. And then I'm going to action dash 40, 50, or 40, 45, 50, and on target. And I will end my turn.
all right, Johnny, you've got
No.
2 stunned, hypnotically hidden giants there. As you guys have developed a very potent giant slaying strategy.
All right. I'm gonna just dash and move up to here and not attack. Where's the? I lost the comp. Oh, there it is. Sorry. And go.
Drazar.
I will fly to about here. And then I'm going to cast Bless on Korg, Johnny, and Belina.
Okay. As the mystical blessing of the aspects wash over you, you feel suffused with divine energy that seems to guide your strikes. As the giants are both incapacitated, staring off into wonderment, oblivious to your presence.
It's gonna take more than 40 feet to get to in front of them, right?
Yes.
I'll
Well-
move and then double move to get to here. It should get me in range of them, so.
Yeah.
Then Jonan's sleeping on the job right now.
I'm reporting that to Jack.
Lack of pay. Cutter.
Belina.
All right. So our people are in position. I shall target this individual right here, and I will fire a longbow at him. Did it work?
It did not.
Let me try again. And it is a hit, yay. And the damage. All right, and I will bonus action bardically inspire Johnny. No target. Control click target.
Oops.
Effect.
No.
And enter.
Okay.
All right. As Belina inspires you with her courageous words, you notice that the arrow that pierces the giant's flabby skin kind of snaps him out of this daze, and he starts looking around, kind of confused and trying to find something to focus on, Johnny.
Oh, good. I'm gonna point at Korg. Alright, hold on. Oops, not that button. I'm gonna actually cast Hunter's Mark, which I never cast.
Oh man, you're using your spells for spells.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't like it, but I'm gonna do it. All right, so I just click the effect on it, right?
Yeah, so you'll cast Hunter's Mark on yourself, right?
On
And
on
then
myself.
yeah, so you put Hunter's Mark, which gives you the ability to do the extra damage, and then you target the effect on him. So go ahead and cast Hunter's Mark. And
That
then
one.
under the effects button, you'll see Hunter's Mark, and then there's a little crosshair
Yes.
next to it.
All right, that's how we
Drag
do
that crosshair onto him.
Look at like the 10 effects on Johnny's token.
Wait, I lost it.
You have
Where did
7.
it go?
Under the
Johnny's
combat
just-
tracker
He's actually just effects. He's
and
not even
effects.
a robot anymore.
And then there's a
Oh, there
crosshair
it is.
reticle. You can drag and drop.
Man. One of these
There's
days.
like
I think I
a shortcut to do it too, like shift click the effect or something, but I can't remember it. Alright, and now that'll work against him.
did it work?
Yeah. See how it says target Till Giant 1 under the effect now?
Oh, yep. Okay. So that was my bonus action. Now I'm gonna actually do my attacks. There we go. Huh. Oh, what just happened there? Did that give me advantage?
No.
No,
No, you attacked twice.
it rolled twice. Your first one, you still had yourself targeted for some reason.
Oh, that's why.
You missed yourself and hit the hill giant on your second attack.
With a
Alright.
crit, right? No?
No, he
Alright.
doesn't crit on 19 and 20s.
Okay.
I need that. So, alright.
So with a total of
First-
29, you hit the unarmored fat giant.
In your face. Wait, did that work? Why is my links aren't working?
Might be from one of the updates.
Okay. So now my second attack, which I'm not targeted this time.
Also a hit.
That wasn't very good. Okay. And I lost the combat tracker. Where'd you go? Boom.
So
Alright.
you hack slash slice in to the giant. Blood starts oozing from multiple wounds within his bulbous belly as Drazar, you prepare your turn.
We hit him up with some rays of frost. Now we can't move as much. Pew pew with my cold to his toes.
Your ray of frost slams into the giant's toes, and as the crackling cold energy kind of freezes him slightly to the ground, he lets out this thunderous bellow. "Roar! Ukba! Odakbada!" And he swings his giant, massive club at Johnny.
It's.
No.
Should have pointed
That-
harder at me, Johnny.
I think that's the wrong hill giant that's on turn.
Oh, you're right.
He's got good range, even when.
Well, that guy did it, and he still hits, though. We're
No,
counting
it's-
an attack.
We should just not do that. Oh, my face.
And then
Alright.
once more, again at Johnny, but this time missing, and he kind of bellows again. Roar! Brother! He kind of clutches his side while holding his club in his hand. Cord.
I
Okay.
have to do concentration for the hunter's mark, correct?
It auto rolled it. You succeeded. You got a 25.
Does that just show back end?
Yeah, you see in the log, you took the damage. It said Johnny concentration. Check
No, I don't see that. But okay, I
in
trust
the
you.
chat log. You took 13 damage. Damage 13 to Johnny. Johnny. Oh, I see it. It's hidden from you.
So I'm gonna raid, and then I'm gonna slap him with my. Oh, reroll the 2 automatically for me. That's nice. And then I'm gonna hit him again, or swing at him again. Probably, yeah, not hit him.
Womp.
Wah, wah. John and still sleeping at the wheel is Belina.
Let's see. All right. So, like, it's going to be another arrow. Ugh, come on now. Work with me here.
Your arrow slams into the giant's chest and kind of stumbles slightly, grunting from the pain.
All right, and as a bonus action, I will send a. No, I think I'll end my turn for now. Don't want to use up all my resources in the first encounter.
Johnny.
Alright. I'm going to attack. Ooh. Fancy.
That is a crit.
I'm going to level 1 smite this guy and just try to take him out. Did that work? Yeah, my spells. I'll have to do it the other way. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, like my shortcuts on the bottom aren't working right.
You might have to recreate them, delete them, and drag drop again. With a thunderous blow against the giant, once more you slash into him, and just blood explodes out from your initial blow. You see the radiant energy suffuse and crackle across his skin. The distinct scent of like maybe a deep fried turkey seems to come off from the blast. But he is still standing as he clutches his guts, kind of bleeding out from underneath him.
Alright. I'm gonna just attack again.
And you finish him off as he kind of stumbles forward, leaning down. You slash up and just cut across the giant's throat. And he collapses with a thunderous boom upon the ground before you.
Alright, then I'm just gonna bonus action move my hunter's mark to the other giant.
Alright.
And then I will end my turn. But I'll do
You
that
don't want to
effect
move?
on the side. Can I move even though I said I ended my
Yeah.
turn?
That's fine.
Alright, I'll move to here.
Alright. Drazar.
Um, I am going to cast Minor Illusion.
Okay.
Um,
What are you going to make an illusion of?
I'm gonna make an illusion of Johnny, right in front of the hill giant. Number 2.
Go ahead and draw a circle where you're trying to do that.
Like right there.
Okay.
And I will flutter.
So
this
minor
way.
illusion cannot make an image of a creature, only of an object.
Oh, my bad.
You can create a sound or the image of an object.
Then I don't have anything right now.
Okay. So you just fly over.
Yep.
He's still incapacitated. Korg.
Should be able to get to here with 40 movement, right?
Yes,
Okay.
that's no problem.
Can I attempt to shove this creature off the cliff edge he's standing on?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
I know I can take 2 attacks, but I feel like this would be more fun. So I just want to try and shove him off the cliff edge.
All right, so
We have
that'll
to go
be a
down to
strength
him.
athletics
Doesn't
check.
matter. This is what a dumb person would.
Uh,
What am I doing?
Strength athletics check, which and then
Is it rolling my additional 1d4 when I do that? Not for this, does it?
no, that
No,
would be
'cause it's
guidance.
Okay, making sure.
yeah, incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. But this is neither of those. So you shove a creature. Actually, it might not be.
It would be.
doable. I gotta double
It
check.
would be a contested athletics check, but it can't contest the athletics check because it can't take
Well,
the action or the
You
reaction.
might not be able to
contest it.
shove it
Well,
because
wouldn't that be just like
Yeah, 'cause
orc
it's-
pushing the weight?
so it can be no more than one size larger than you, and it is 2 sizes larger than you because it is a huge creature, not a large creature. So you cannot shove it.
Okay. And so you keep acting twice now.
Otherwise, it would have been an automatic success.
Alright. Well, that's not nearly as fun. I guess I'll hit him with a ball twice. Just not do that. Hey guys, Will Wheaton's coming to play. Oh, I finally hit one. There, damage.
Nice.
Alright. Hey, he's awake!
Oh. He's
What the
morphing.
fuck?
He
He's-
got angry!
Let's better show their size so that you guys understand how big these giants
Touch me and make me bigger.
really are.
Whoa.
You're getting a good perception there due to the auto scaling of the tokens there. Belina, the giant has
see.
awoken.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. I got a good angle on him from there, yeah?
Yeah, I'd say he's so big that he's like bigger than the tree itself, so you don't have to worry about cover from that.
Okay. I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
So, control click. Spell. Mockery. Cast.
He
Fails.
fails.
So. You're so stupid and slow. You couldn't even help protect your buddy. Damage and effect.
You get the feeling he said something about not being slow, but you know, giant.
Yeah, no. So, and I will end my turn.
Johnny.
Alright. So I'm going to take a step forward so I can hit this guy. Well, actually, a couple steps, I guess.
Well, the tree's right next to you, Larry. You'd have to go diagonal
Here?
from Korg. I
Here?
don't know where you had. I don't know. You'd have to pretty much be next to Korg, I think.
Yeah, you have to be like on this side of Korg.
Because of that tree.
Alright, whatever. I'll just walk over there. Easy. That's 5, 10, 15. Yeah, I could get over there. I think.
Yeah, well, you were there, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yes, that is exactly
Yeah.
30 movement.
Alright. I'm going to attack this guy. As I do. Did it? Oh, wait. Okay, it is working. That was weird.
You hit. You tear into the giant's fleshy body.
Alright. Slashing, slashing. And
He
bonus
slices, he
attack.
dices, he serves giants for dinner.
Damn it, there's another one.
Endless 19s today for Johnny. He is on a roll, turning this giant into a giant shish kebab. Ha ha, giant shish kebab.
Alright.
He slices. He
Drathar.
dices. He makes julienne fries in no time at all.
Fly a little higher. One over a little bit. I'm gonna blast at him this time.
That hits. You slam your Eldritch Blast into the giant, just you see the fat jiggle upon him as it kind of sears the flesh a bit.
Cool.
As he's being beat and torn up, you kind of see those of you that are standing near. He kind of reaches, he pulls up this flap of fat under his belly, and he pulls out like this massive ram's horn and
Oh.
kind of places the horn against his mouth. And he lets out a thunderous call. And then as he drops the horn, you see him rip a massive boulder out of the ground, and he just chucks it at the pesky bird that was just blasting him, being the most recent one to hurt him.
Oh no.
At least it wasn't a critical.
Squawk.
Goodbye, wizard.
The rock slams into you, Drazar, and it just kind of and you still manage to maintain flight as it clips you kind of across the shoulder, but you spin slightly out of control a little bit, kind of start to twist and turn within the air before finally kind of catching your balance within there. And then the giant just kind of angrily rushes towards you, leaping off
Through the
branch,
tree?
slamming into the ground below, breaking the branches of the tree before him. And Johnny and Korg, you both get opportunity attacks. He's just mindlessly rushing after this thing that hit him. You both hit.
Rerolls ones and twos and double sixes.
Nice.
you kind of slam into his kneecap cord, and he stumbles a bit, which allows Johnny to kind of hack into him. And as he jumps off the bridge, he just collapses into the ground and just thunders. His massive head swings before Drazar, and you just manage to just flap a little bit out of the way so he doesn't pin you underneath his falling weight as he slams into the ground. And it kind of thunders and echoes before you.
Fuck.
That's the end of the battle.
And I'm
Do
actually
we hear
logged in.
anything responding to that horn blast?
At this moment in time, you do not.
Well, definitely think they know we're here now.
Johannan awakens from her kind of dazed confusion.
Um,
I'm gonna get out of the middle of what looks like maybe a ravine of some kind, or I don't know. Just look like I don't know what that is, but I'm just trying to get out of the way of wide open, obvious sight.
All right.
So can I ask what occurred before I went into this daze? And also, what map should I be opening so I know what's going on now that child is finally sleeping? And hopefully
So they followed the tracks for the giants into the mountains, and as they kind of went into this deeper, steeper area with various crisscrossing valleys and ravines, they were trucking along, and they found two giants that were waiting in ambush for them, that were hidden very cleverly. There's no way you could have seen them behind these tiny stick-thin trees. As they kind of peeked out, and you guys saw them with no problem, and then they slaughtered these two giants. But one of them released a horn blast that echoes throughout the mountains before he fell.
okay, you had when I first plugged it and you said that, and Johannan came out of her dazed whatever. So I was wondering what put me into a dazed whatever.
It's just you weren't connected.
You weren't connected, so we were just saying that you were like,
AFK.
"Oh, what's going on? I'm kind of confused."
Oh,
Nothing.
okay. I wasn't sure if there was an actual, Okay, cool.
No,
Just
nothing
along
mechanical. Just an explanation and justification.
Excellent. Well, I do apologize for being exceptionally tardy.
You're fine.
No problem.
Migraines and 4-year-olds do not mix.
We all understand. We've been there.
Yep. Okay, so now on to the fun stuff. So there was a horn blast, it fell, it's dead. We're here.
Yep. So you guys do notice the tracks of the giants lead off in this general northeasterly direction.
Should stay up on high ground and not go back down into valley. Yes? Agree?
Yes. That sounds
Okay.
like better idea than
Uh,
going down below.
I have a question. We did not long rest after the last part. We did maybe a short.
Yes, we did.
We did?
Yes, we
yeah,
did.
we
Because I
camped.
did a Leoman's tiny hut.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Then
had a Leoman's tiny hut up. So we did a long rest.
we
Yeah.
threw these on myself, and then Johnny healed himself.
I did a little. And I think I did it right.
Let's keep pushing forward, but let's do it cautiously. They have to know we're here now by the big one blowing the horn. So let's just be
Which one?
kind of cautious as we.
Which one was the big one?
Oh, he was the one that I couldn't even push off of the cliff.
Why would you want push him? That make him farther away, harder to hit.
He fell off the cliff and died at that time. It would have been just the same when I pushed him off the other cliff the first time. He's down
But
on the ground
the
dead
point-
right now. He would have died
It's
off that cliff.
only
Whoops.
no. It was only 25-foot fall. Him wouldn't. Him hadn't even been hit yet. When he
You
got
think
off the
that.
other cliff, when he went off other cliff, he was very injured.
You think that, but you don't know.
I do know. You crazy.
Nah, you don't know.
You crazy. You wanted to do 5 to Drazar, is what you were
Oh,
saying?
I thought he was down 9 health. I don't know. I'm confused. But yes, I was trying to just get him a little bit closer to topped off, and my targeting did not work. But then
So-
apparently he's only down 4 now anyways, so I want 1 back.
Okay, so we press on cautiously, or since they know we're here, we go full force. I'm confused. What plan?
I say that
Well-
we should, move forward, but just keep an eye out for ambush, because they definitely super know we're on the way up this ravine now.
Wait, did you guys find anything useful on the bodies?
They have
didn't bother.
loincloths, and I don't want to touch them.
Well,
What
apparently-
about the horn?
We need to search their fat rolls, because that's where they hide their horns and other valuables.
I want to search the fat rolls if you guys don't want to.
Should wear gloves. But good luck.
Don't have gloves.
Can prestidigitate clean after. Go.
That works for me. I'm
Just-
going to look through the body.
Use a stick from the tree and just kind of poke
I
around in
use
there.
my turtle-like arms to move fat and look for items.
Okay, so as you kind of search through, you find some old, like, decayed, like, animal skulls, crumbs, some rotting food, just in general, not the greatest and nicest of stuff, but you do find about
Those are-
10 gold pieces, kind of shoved in various cracks and parts of their body. Some of them not entirely savory. I don't know if Korg fully understands what a prostate exam is, but you definitely found some gold
Prison wallet.
via that method in their giant prison wallet.
I have found many monies that we can use for drinks later after this is all done.
That's very shitty.
Oh,
The Bard, ladies and gentlemen. The Bard.
What about the horn?
So the one horn that was dropped up by the tree is a long, like, ram's horn. It looks like it maybe came from a giant mountain ram that they kind of carved out. Nothing incredibly special about it, but it is there.
I'm gonna blow in it twice.
Okay.
You're going to put that to your lips?
It's still an instrument. I prestidigitated clean.
You're disgusting. You make fun of me for collecting monies and then you put your mouth on them.
You put your hand in a dead giant's butt.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't. I pulled it out of other crevices and stuff.
no, that was kind of gross.
No,
Don't
straight
pull
up.
the horn! Now we really know we're here!
And you
So-
blow the horn twice, and it echoes and resounds across the mountain range.
I keep it.
Okay.
Hopefully, too, means that there is no more troubles and they won't even
That's
know
what I was hoping. Yes, that was the plan. That hopefully 2 means no trouble, because he blew once and kept attacking. maybe a warning. But if blow twice, maybe trouble go away.
Like all clear?
Yes.
You are still very disgusting.
I cleaned it first. And speaking of which,
You
she
put
cleans.
your mouth on.
She cleans Korg with prestidigitation and the money and stuff. Now, all done with that.
Yes, and this will buy us drinks later. Let's go.
All right, so you guys are
Okay.
heading out.
Yep. I'm gonna head up the trail.
All right,
I'm gonna
you guys.
I'm gonna be like a rear guard just in case we do get ambushed.
You guys head out once again, kind of moving along through the mountains. It's still relatively easy to track the people and where they came. The giants, they're not the most known for being, hiding
Sneaky.
in the wilderness. After about an hour or two, you hear the sound of rushing water coming up from ahead. Kind of sounds like maybe there's a river or a waterfall of some sort.
Yay, fresh water. Wait, if water mean place for giants to get drink, maybe there be giants there. We should approach careful.
Sure, if you say so.
Do,
Alright.
do.
So
So
you
let me see.
guys
So
start. Go ahead and make me a. Are you trying to be like sneaky and stealthy?
I would like to stealth and try and take a look at what's up ahead, if at all possible.
Okay, go ahead and roll a stealth check. All right.
Do you want them from everyone who's trying to be sneaky, or just one rolling on behalf of all
Is
of us?
Belina going up ahead by alone, or are you all going up with Belina together? Everybody who's
I-
traveling up with Belina together.
That's actually very impressive, Korg.
I am very sneaky.
Oh, are we all going for this?
Apparently,
just didn't
yes.
wanna-
I was just gonna go take a scout ahead, but I
Yeah,
guess.
I'll
I
wait.
didn't want to squishy by himself, so I thought at least I would go with her.
But so
Sorry, Drazar and Johnny staying behind then?
Yeah, I'll wait for results.
Okay, yeah, I'm good.
Alright. So,
I like how. Or sorry, go ahead.
you guys start making your way up, and as you get closer to the water, you kind of sneak along the water's edge, and you see a small crossing of bridges, and you see several ogres kind of chilling out, and a large hill giant down below, just kind of these guys are not small, like they're very, very big. Let me size them appropriately, because they should take up roughly a 4x4 square. This guy's gonna be a little bit bigger, you know. So one of them is standing upon the path, kind of in the middle there. Off in the rock in the side, you see a huge ogre that looks like he's wielding a ballista as a crossbow in his hand. The giants kind of chilling out in the back. It looks like they're all kind of just talking, kind of waiting, and they keep kind of glancing over, looking at the path, but they're pretty distracted. Two of the ogres are decked out with massive sweeping chains that they kind of wield like a sort of type of maybe a chain type whip device. And as you kind of look around, this looks to be it's a pretty long river that extends through the mountains. There could be other crossing points, but it might require moving through the wilderness a lot if you want to try to avoid this crossing. Otherwise, you could attempt to press through.
Oh, this could hurt. This could hurt very much.
Just gonna tap, like gently tap the two that I'm with, and direct them to head back to the group and to follow back, so we can strategize back with.
Yeah. So we head back.
Yeah, heading back.
And relay what we see to them and what you told us, so they know.
You take a RP cop out and just say, "I tell them what you said."
Sure, here, I'll tell them.
All right.
So yeah, you can tell them.
They're so about 5 big bad guys. Big 4 ogres, 1 big hill giant. 2 ogres have big chain whip things. 1 ogre have ballista for launching. Position not so good. There's bridge across canyon with river below. Is wide canyon. Don't know if other crossing points available north or south from here, but would have to walk through much wilderness just to get around. But we are supposed to be dealing with giant problems, so I don't know exactly what to do from here. But they are definitely waiting. It appears they are waiting. They keep glancing down towards the path, but aren't actively coming. They're not, but they're seem to be in position waiting for something to come.
Can you do your magic thing and make all of them just be distracted or whatever, so we can attack?
I can get probably only the 4 in the back. The one in the middle that's closest to our path would not be affected.
That's still better than nothing. Does anybody have any cool magical things that will make them disappear?
Make them disappear?
And
yes,
so,
like poof, they're gone. Not invisible, but actually gone.
I don't know. No, don't have anything like that. But there's chance that it may not work on all 4, and it only lasts for a minute, the hold. So we would have to go through quickly, and I'm very worried about one with the crossbow because he can hit us from anywhere. It's difficult to get to because him way down below down in canyon instead of on path.
I just go down into canyon and kick his ass there. I don't know how that is problem.
There's no path to get to. You have to jump down.
It's water. I literally am born for water. I'll be fine.
I don't know if that's a good idea, Captain.
Whose side are you on?
If you guys focus on the ones up top, I can try and keep the one down below distracted.
Well, but if he have literal ballista for crossbow, the bolt is big as your chest.
Then it should be easy to dodge. You will see it coming from far away. No, I don't like that idea. All right, whatever you guys want to do.
But we, if we don't clear out giant problem, then we don't, won't be helping protect the area, the giants. So we have to deal with them eventually.
So everything there is the giants?
Basically, should we climb the tower or should we avoid going up the tower? Is what I'm hearing.
I don't know. Is what is. Don't know.
Fight them now or fight them later.
Yes, is pretty much what it comes down to. Fight
We're
now, fight
only
later.
supposed to fight giants. These aren't even giants. There is only one giant there. And the other ones aren't even giants.
Well, at least they are small enough that you could push off of cliff.
Right,
So
but
we could kill the giant, and then we do what we're supposed to.
But can't isolate giant from ogres. And ogres are technically like mini giants.
you just tell me what to swing them all at, and I'll take care of that problem. You tell me what to do.
I think I think if hopefully if can get all four in back with the with the pattern that confuse bad guys, we can start at the front one and work our way in. But
Okay,
we need
it is a risk. We all understand the risk. Let's do it.
okay. Belina in.
I mean, I'm in, but it sounds kind of bad.
It not gonna feel good. That's for sure.
I mean, the last time I got
But
hit, it hurt a lot.
yes, they're giants.
As you guys are discussing your plans, you hear the sound of something approaching your party.
Quick, hide!
And
Approaching from what direction?
from the direction of the giants.
Just making sure we're all hiding behind rocks instead of in front of them.
You guys
Do you
can
want stealth?
all go ahead
Do you
and
want
make
stealth checks?
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Masters.
All right.
The half elf is invisible next to all the funny looking animals.
It depends on how well he rolls on perception. He'll see Korg. Although Korg went the furthest back. What the?
And you see, kind of rushing from the direction of the giants, a small group of well outfitted, well armored hobgoblins kind of rushing in your direction. They immediately see Korg, Johnny, Belina, and Drazar as you guys are rushing around behind the rocks, and they yell out in a gutterish tongue, and they start charging towards you, and everybody roll initiative.
Can I re-roll? I don't like that roll.
Oh no. Nice.
How blatantly bad he's hidden. Can I be standing here, or maybe here, just because of how that roll was?
Alright. I need 1 second.
Why
I'll
is
be right back.
Stupid turn track. There we go.
All right. How tall are these rocks we're next to?
They're about 5-6 feet high.
All right, I'm gonna hop up onto the rock
All right.
and I am going to cast Fairy Fire.
Okay. All
Effect.
right.
Effect.
Right, two of the hobgoblins, it looks like their leader and the one standing right behind him, are unable to get out of the effect, and they start shimmering with this glowing kind of mystical, fiery energy.
And I'm going to hop 1, 2, 3 back here. And I will end my turn.
The lead hobgoblin kind of rushes towards you, and then as he gets kind of close, he kind of pauses as he draws his scimitar out. He yells forth a command, and the other hobgoblins immediately rush forth. Kind of joining him in the fray a bit. Johannan.
Slipping back behind people that are a little bit more user friendly. And better make it there so I'm not hitting anybody. I do actually have. Why did it roll 2?
Because you have advantage.
Because of fairy fire. So you crit.
Right. Nice. I forgot that the fairy fire was on that one. I'll take
The
it.
fire slams into the centurion, kind of sigils against his flesh, and he gets up like.
And then I'm gonna take the rest of my movement to death. Back over here. I want to say that's maximum movement. That's good enough. And moving on.
In a square. And then this hobgoblin rushes forth towards Johnny, and then he swings with his short sword at you.
Oh my god.
And it
Oh,
kind
never
of
mind.
slams it and dents against your armor. Fails to land a blow a second time. That's his turn. Over to
Oh.
He rushes forward, and then and as he does so, he kind of takes a swing at you as well. This time, more effective, but still failing to find purchase against you. Missing twice. Drazar.
I am going. To fly.
Called it.
Oh, that's not me. Over here. And right now, this guy seems to be threatening. I'll attack him.
That hits.
That miss. Alright, and then that was 15. Come back to here.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the one that crit me in the face a second ago.
Okay.
I think that was Soldier 1, correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That
Miss.
misses.
19.
But that is a hit.
Alright, and then bonus attack for the backswing.
Also a hit. As you kind of slice in to these hobgoblins.
Rushing forward to here. And then Hobgoblin.
You hit.
It rerolled my 2 to a 1. Thanks, game. Appreciate that.
No.
This one kind of rushes in. Then he attacks with his short sword at Korg, failing to land a blow. He swings again, striking you somewhat ineffectively, but kind of scratching against the shell with his short sword.
This time someone gets crit for 6 damage, and then I get normal damage for 10. Okay.
Melina.
All right, so I'm gonna hop up on top of this rock right here. Can I see everybody from up here?
Yeah.
I'm gonna use. I need to get more arrows. I'm gonna go ahead and use the gunblade. Ranged attack.
Okay.
It's a miss. Oof.
That's a miss.
I will try again. Wait, no, I only get one attack. Fuck. Wow, a 19 misses? Fuck. Okay, not cool. I will bonus action. Um, what's this one do again? No, that doesn't work. Never mind. I'll just end my turn.
The Centurion rushes around and targeting Korg. He swings his scimitar. A series of times, only
Jeez.
finding purchase once, however. He kind of hacks and bashes into your shell repeatedly.
Die zone. Yeah, it did it again on me.
You
Because I'm
have
once in a double.
advantage on the gosh darn attack.
I rolled 2 attacks though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Right,
still
it's a
rolls.
firebolt. It's 2 bolt. Oh wait, no. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Firebolt just
It did it
increases the
again.
damage.
I mean,
Yeah.
technically, you could do that.
My
though.
computer is doing dumb stuff. Again. So it goes to the DM. Which of the top? Which one do you want?
We take the first roll, so it'll be a miss.
Okay, in that case, I'm just getting that hay out of the way. Actually, I want to double check one of my new things real quick. Give me a sec. Nope, I like it, but it's an action, so I'm getting the hell out of dodge. And I'm
This one continues its barrage against Johnny.
No. Oh god.
Its scimitar raining blows against you repeatedly. This one also keeps up its attacks against you.
Oh,
Johnny, I'm
fuck.
gonna have to ask you to start dodging some things.
Yeah, that would be probably a good idea.
We
Johnny,
can take out
I said
giants.
dodge. I said dodge.
They're very accurate. There's not a lot I can do.
I noticed.
Jazar.
We can take out fucking giants without getting hit too much. We fucking go up against a couple hobgoblins and we can't do shit.
I mean, these hobgoblins have a 20 AC and like 60 health. It's 14 to hit the giant. These guys are hard to hit.
I'm gonna come over to
Nimble little critters.
Johnny and Korg. And twin cast Cure Wounds.
You feel the energy of kind of suffusing you. Korg, you feel super good. Johnny, you still those gears are kind of clanking and twisting and not quite working right, but you're getting through it.
And then I will retreat back.
Johnny,
Alright, I'm gonna keep attacking Goblin 1.
that's a hit.
And slice and dice.
That's a hit.
Dang it. And one more for the bonus attack.
Also a hit.
Oh, he's still alive, damn it.
Your blades slam in to the hobgoblin, kind of tearing at him, ripping into pieces of his armor, but he just grins a feral grin and just laughs in your face as you tear at him.
That's not
I
very
didn't
nice.
want to rage, but I think I may have to. So we're gonna target.
You clicked the wrong button.
Oh, I clicked it to mark that I
Oh.
used it, and then I clicked the
Okay.
effect. I'm just tracking it as well.
All right.
So I'm going to rage after all. Untargeting myself, I'm gonna try and hit the guy that has a little bit of health.
That is a hit. You
And then I'm gonna
bring your maul to bear and just crush his skull while he's grinning at Johnny.
And then I'm gonna focus this Centurion guy right in front of me. Let's see if I can get out of that. The rage was my bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So Soldier 3, he still gets that bonus. So he will swing at Korg.
Come on, where?
He's a little
Thank
shaken
Thank you,
from you.
somebody else, Ithcarius.
Since you crushed his buddy's head with that maul, he's shaken and a little bit disturbed and unable to successfully get a strike off against you.
Oh my god, I just cannot roll to hit. I'm gonna bonus action healing word on Johnny. First level spell.
you.
Well, I tried.
It's more than I had. I appreciate it.
And I guess I'll end my turn. Advantage, can't hit the guy.
The Centurion kind of looks over and at these casters chilling in the back, and issues a series of guttural commands and kind of points in that direction. And he kind of rushes off towards Belina. You'll get an opportunity attack.
Crit!
Nice.
Wow.
Hold on, how do I
Wow.
apply all this stuff now real quick?
It auto does it.
Perfect.
Alright, and then you just add the hit point, the temp hit points to yourself from that effect.
It was how much again? I need to read on this.
There, it's in the effect. Just on your thing, it says temp hit point heal.
Okay, yeah.
All right. He takes a devastating blow as he rushes towards Belina, but still holding on, just barely. He lashes out with a series of quick scimitar strikes.
I just have like 1 hit point left.
Only managing to land a single blow against Belina as he's shaken and damaged and hurting. He's not very effective. He kind of grips his side, like, God, Goth, take you. Johannan.
Okay. Given that I'm doing everything in my power not to use leveled spells, because we still have giants to fight,
Nice.
And as your firebolt slams into the Centurion, the fire spreads, consuming him and kind of burning his body to a charred husk as it collapses upon the ground.
how high are those rocks? Can we get on top of them easily?
Yeah, you could climb up them. It'd take twice your movement speed to get up to the top. They're about 5 feet high. So it'd take 10 feet of movement to get to the top.
So from where I was here, it would be 10 to get just
To the
one
top
square.
of it. Yep.
You can't be between squares. Pick one.
I know. I'm in one now. And I'm good.
Wait, isn't he dead? Oh,
Yeah.
there we go.
He kind of steps over onto his fallen comrade's body. And then, actually,
Ooh,
he does not do that.
do they?
He rushes over to the side, trying to follow his commander's last orders to attack the healers. You'll get an opportunity attack. Johnny.
All right, 1 second. Oh, here we go. Boom. Aw. I missed.
And then he kind of swings up at Drazar.
Shocked.
Oh no.
For 2 quick blows. Drazar.
You killed him.
I think it, I will disengage. and fly up.
Okay.
And then cast Healing Word on Johnny.
Woo. Coming back around. Thank you. All right.
Johnny.
I'm gonna attack the one that's close to me.
Miss.
All right. Again. Oh. And I guess bonus attack. Nope. All right.
Johnny flails ineffectively at the target before you, Korg.
I should be able to get to here just fine, right?
Yep, this guy will get an opportunity
Yep.
attack against you.
I'm gonna absorb that with my extra bonus health that I. Oh,
He
well, not
misses.
need it. Okay, rushing over here to protect my friends, because nobody messes with my crew. It's not gonna hit. Who blessed these guys? Jesus.
The Goblin Gods.
Apparently, the ones that I killed that aren't around. That's it.
This guy rushes after towards Belina. Johnny, you get an opportunity attack. Is it refreshed?
Hey.
That does hit. You kind of clip him on his way by, and then he swings at Belina.
No.
It's okay. The two I fairy fired were already dead anyways.
He misses with his following attack.
All right, so I'm gonna look at this guy right in front of me, and his armor is going to get very hot.
Okay. So you heat metal him.
Yep.
His armor starts to heat up, and he begins like kind of screaming and howling in pain as it starts to sear into his flesh. You guys have a thing for fire today.
Yeah. And I am going to provoke an attack of opportunity as I run on 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. The fuck away. And I'll enter.
And he failed horribly as he was screaming from agony from you having like set his armor on fire.
I thought that was it's a concentration spell, right? So doesn't that
Yes.
apply an effect to them as well? Or is it just for one turn?
No, it lasts.
You
Okay.
just keep dealing damage to him.
Okay, I thought it was like disadvantage on attacks or whatever,
Oh, yeah, it should have disadvantage.
but there's no
On attack.
effect for the targeted. There's only the effect on self.
Now we
in
might have
the
to make an
thing.
effect for that. Because it should
Because he
have
failed
an
his
effect for
save.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. I'll have to make a custom effect for that. Just
All right.
put a reminder in the chat and I'll make an effect for it. But it is Johanen's turn, so.
Sticking with the tried and true. And failing.
Is that
I really need to pick up some bonus action spells.
there aren't many.
Nothing. I know, and I got nothing.
Probably could have run away.
This one switches to attacking Korg, being unable to reach Drazar anymore with his short sword. He just kind of flails ineffectively the first time against your shell, but a little overconfident over him not being able to hit you. You kind of turn straight into this second blow, kind of slams into you with the scimitar.
For 0 damage?
Yeah, because you had temp HP.
Oh, okay. That makes me feel better. I was like, how does that work? Did he roll a 1 and then... Alright. Alright.
I will be blessing everyone. May your targets reign true.
Alright, I'm going to move between this goblin and Johanan, and then do the little slashy flash. Oh, I need a more bless. Attack 2. Oh, Jesus. And bonus attack. Nope. Rip. Alright.
I can only bless you so much.
I need more blessings.
You missed on all 3, damn it, man!
He was close on that last one.
Yeah, he was. Maybe. I don't know.
So close. I felt like I had it.
Womp womp.
Korg, you could recklessly attack this guy.
I don't want to impose advantage on attacking me.
You're like the most scaredy cat barbarian I know.
Why?
Because you don't want to. It's like, but I don't want to give him advantage. It's like you have reduced damage. You're raging.
Yeah, but we're about to go fight 4 fucking ogres and a goddamn troglodyte of a giant.
We're
Okay?
gonna have to at least take a short rest between now and then.
We can't! They're
Why
50
not?
feet away!
No, they're not. They're up the
You know
hill.
what? You know what? If you wanted to play a less than scaredy cat barbarian, you should have done that, shouldn't you have?
Alright, well, you hit the hobgoblin soldier. This one turns towards Johnny and attempts to attack him. Rather ineffectively due to the fact that he's on fire.
Oh, thank God.
He is unable to land any blows against you as he screams in pain and anguish.
All right. I'm gonna move here. Missed terribly, of course. And
Bonus action, heat metal.
oh yeah, bonus action, apply damage. Let's see. So he's already targeted, so I just have to click the damage button, right?
Yep.
For heat metal. So damage.
as he melts just that little bit more as you eat away at him. The smell of burnt goblin flesh fills the air.
And that'll be it. Turn.
Johanan.
Given that I can't seem to pull off an attack, let's make him roll a save.
He fails his save. And
Yay.
your acid melts some of the seared flesh off of him, exposing that raw skin underneath.
This poor goblin.
Just burned and
He's on
melted. And
fire, and now we're throwing acid
just
on him.
horrible, horrible.
This is what happens when you go near the spellcasters. We ain't got much, especially when we're holding the big stuff for the big guys that we're expecting to face.
This guy keeps swinging away at Korg. He can't pull anything off, though.
We're just taking turns missing each other.
Drazar.
I'll take a note out of Johanan's book. Sacred Flame.
All right. He passes his save.
Of course he does.
The sacred flame just kind of sizzles into the ground kind of next to him with its radiant light. And Johnny,
All right.
he's feeling the magic. He's got his grip on his double-bladed
I'm
saber.
ready. I'm not messing around this time, guys.
This is going to be the moment of truth.
This is it.
And a swing and a miss.
Oh. The next one. Hold on.
But I meant this one.
Oh, another horrible nat one.
All right.
Maybe it's the bonus action. Maybe. But
Yeah.
oh!
Johnny lands a blow.
Oh, it's a Christmas miracle. All right.
He slashes into the hobgoblin's chest, blood oozing from this sliced, burnt, melted beast of a man. He still remains standing before you. As Korg chooses to recklessly attack, throwing caution to the wind, he still misses. The rage and frustration taking its toll as he slams his maul into the beast. The hobgoblin, he desperately desires some effect, but he's just burnt and melting, willing to sacrifice his life for the cause. Just unable to do anything. He just kind of drops his scimitar in agony and starts to run away.
Opportunity attack.
I don't want to waste a spell slot. That. There you go. That's all I got, guys.
Belina.
$30.70? No. I'm going to drop my gunblade and use my longbow.
All right.
Oh.
Still a miss. Oof. All right. Well, I will apply the damage from heat metal.
All right.
Get him.
Oh, minimal damage.
He screams in agony, but he clings to life
No.
with the kind of gusto that only one who has suffered so much can hold on with.
Well, let's see if this works. Did that guy have fairy fire? Did it roll twice on me again?
It rolled twice by accident, but he's got a nat 20 on the first one. With a 22, he did succeed.
Okay.
It does not work.
Well, dang. I gotta go chase the oldest who resurfaced.
Oh no.
As the hobgoblin attacks Korg, slamming his scimitar with great effectiveness against your shell, having exposed yourself to his blows. Drazar.
Give him another sacred flame.
He fails.
Yes.
How do you do this?
Uh, the light, it comes and it kind of electrifies him a little bit, since he's has so many burns and acid burns, and just why not add an electric burn from radiant energy?
Okay.
It's too much.
Melts his eyeballs.
Alright. Do you do anything else?
No.
Johnny.
Alright. I'm gonna swing around and try to help. 10, 15, 20, 20. I'll go to here. And then I'm gonna attack this new guy.
He's got it. This is Johnny's moment.
I got it out strong, and I'm not feeling so sure of myself, so yeah, do some knee bends real quick. Alright, I'm ready. Damn it.
Oh my god!
No. It's not Johnny's moment. I hit!
Oh, yes, there it is! A very
Alright.
palpable hit.
Bonus stack. Ooh, did I get two? Hell
hit.
yeah.
Yes!
Haha.
Yes.
Take
Johnny
that.
slams into this hobgoblin soldier as Korg
Get
Finish him off, Cord.
hits. Oh, with a devastating blow. How do you do it?
My goal there was to lower my defenses to draw him to a false sense of security, and letting him get two good blows in dropped his guard enough that I was able to get my maul a good solid whack to the side of his skull.
Is this
Alright.
the play-by-play?
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. Yes.
Alright, and
Belina
that's
cheers. Yay!
the end of that.
Oh, that hurts.
And we will take a quick halftime break. So go ahead and feel free, water, bathroom, whatever, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Yeah?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Right click on your character sheet and then
Uh-huh.
there'll be an upper left button. You'll see rest, and then in the top you'll see short rest. So if you ate the magic fruit, give yourself the benefit of a short rest.
Uh,
And then of course you can roll hit die for recovery like normal.
right clicking on my character sheet doesn't do anything.
Okay, maybe only I can do it. So Cork takes a short rest. Johnny takes a short rest. Who all's eating fruit? Belina ate fruit.
I did.
Jazar ate fruit. Johanna, did you eat fruit?
I think she said yes.
I said no. Johanna didn't
Oh.
eat anything. She didn't need to.
Okay, then everybody gets the benefits of the short rest except Johannan, who doesn't need it. And then that's through as you and all of you make sure you tick off the use of one of your Magigasm fruits. And I think Johnny's completely out of hit die now.
I have 2. Today's not my day, man. Like, it's minimum rolls on like all of them.
How do you tick off a use?
You just change the number in your inventory. So if it says 5, hit there and type 4.
Okay.
All right.
So if I eat like 3 of these at once, do you think that would count as a long rest?
I don't know. You can try it. See what
You have to eat,
happens.
like all 6.
So as you all ingest, other than Johannan, your magical fruit from the overloaded tree from the druid sanctum, you feel a surge of vitality and energy suffuse you. It almost as though you had rested for a full hour. Some of your wounds and dents, they kind of get better. You kind of feel more energetic, revive, a spring to your step. You feel like you could take on the world. Perhaps even a few giants. Who knows? You're rearing to go. You feel hyped up. It's like having 4 energy drinks, and you're like, yeah, go! Battle! Jahan and all your companions are like super amped up right now. Crazy.
We're on crack.
I'm with the zoo crew. It's all good.
Down and rip it.
All right. So do you want to go and try to fight all the giants now, or did you want to find a different way around?
Let's go kill him.
If we don't deal with it now, it's something that we'll have to deal with later anyways.
Okay. Then stay behind Johnny and me, and I guess we want to sneak up enough that he can at least get that one cast off to try and catch the 4 of them before the battle starts. So we want to sneak.
What's the range
Okay.
on hypnotic pattern?
Hypnotic pattern has a range of
120.
120 feet. So this area is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80 feet across.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check to see
All right,
if you
stealth
can.
check. Coming up. Skills.
Who's all giving stealth checks? Just him, or is it everybody, or what's happening?
I ain't about to ruin this.
Are you guys all going together, or are you just having
Nope.
Belina sneak up?
All right. I sneak up.
Let's just let her sneak up.
And
But I want to stay relative.
Go ahead. Let's one sec. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative
Oh,
prior to the casting, because that's the way it's supposed to be done.
we don't get to just precast like level 6, 8 spells or anything.
And then, Relina, you do go first anyways, like always.
Not always. All right, so I'm going to be doing hypnotic pattern, positioning it so that I can hit the back 4.
Yep. So,
God dang it.
That's,
Well, I'm not on the map, so I can't target anything. You
we'll,
have to put me on the map.
we'll get there. I'm dragging you guys over now, so you're not technically there yet from where you're at. You're about 40 feet off to the side, still kind of hidden in the scrub and brush, but just so you can do targeting.
All right. All right. So
And you should be able to hit
click,
the 4 in the back.
click.
So.
4 in the back, all targeted with action, hypnotic pattern, cast.
Oh no.
Ooh, shit. Oh no, the one I didn't want to passed. Oh,
Worst.
that's like the worst possible outcome of that. Oh, that's not good.
I think worst
All right.
possible would have been none of them failed, but you know.
Well, yeah, but no.
Listen,
Any outcome where the freaking bolt launcher is not incapacitated is a bad day for us. All right. That was my action, and then I give a thumbs up to the other guys and start moving forward. And then I'll end my turn.
Yep, so it'll pretty much take your movement to get on the map. So anybody who's not
Okay.
on the map takes movement that
Yeah.
gets you on the map. So
Okay. So moved on to the map. And then
for Belina, Drazar, and Korg, it takes their movement to get on the map. For everybody else, you'll have to dash. Drazar.
Sorry. I'm not that high. I will fly to get on the map.
Okay, you from where you're at, you still have about 15 feet of movement upon entering the map. All right.
Go there. Target our ogre friend here.
That hits. That also hits.
Get him.
Your 2 Eldritch blasts fling forth, striking in to the ogre's fleshy hide.
That's probably it for now.
The hill giants Korg. You can get on the map and still have 5 feet of movement without dashing. I can't hear you if you're talking. You're muted.
From
Not
from here to move
here, is that 5 feet, or is it just a straight
You can
line?
come-
Point is.
You can come into the map there and then move 5
Okay.
feet from there. You can pick your map entrance point as long as it's not occupied already.
Okay.
So that's fine.
So to there, and then it's 30 feet to this guy. So can I take up this? Or is that in his space?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Then I want to be here with my, I guess, dash action.
Okay.
I'll get to here because that's as far as I can get.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. So if you open up the effects page, you can the guy with the buttons
Yeah.
around it, open up
Yep.
effects, type the word dodge to do a search, and then drag and drop that on yourself to apply the dodge action to yourself.
Okay. It's not coming up.
You might not have the module open. I got it. I'll cover you for
okay.
now. But
Okay, I'll open it up.
now it just looks like the ogre boat launcher gave you dodge, but it's okay.
Okay.
Alright, so the this guy, he's like, "Roar, roar, roar!" He gestures and he looks back at the giant and he looks at his body. He's like, "Oh!" And he cranks back the ballista, and then aiming at Korg, he fires. And it swooshes past, and just you kind of duck your head into your shell a little bit, and it flies off. It slams into a rock behind you, and the rock cracks in two. And he starts reloading the bullet. As Johnny, in order to get onto the map, you'll have to dash. Because it takes
At all.
35 feet of movement to get to the map.
Oh, alright. Well, I'm going to stand behind Korg. Actually, well, I'm already dashing, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm just going to stand right here. Because I can't, I had to dash, so.
Guys, incapacitated. This ogre lumbers out onto the bridge. You hear it creaking and shaking underneath his footsteps as it kind of pounds down. It almost feels like the bridge can't even hold his weight. And Korg, he swings his great club at you and attempts to shove you off the side of the cliff. So go ahead and make a either strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatic check.
At advantage?
Yeah, you're
You're not supposed to be raging.
Oh, it's
Still
still
have
rage
your
from the last
raging.
round.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think the lowest roll was an 11, so if you take that one, I don't
just
know
let you
which one
roll.
came
I mean,
Just
don't
do a
know which came first.
Just
Yeah.
do
do it
another
again.
roll and just do
Okay.
it straight.
It was Destiny.
Okay.
I'm still about to get launched, boys. Bye.
Oh no! You pass! Look at
He
this!
swings his club down, attempting to shove you off of the cliff, and you just reach out with your hand and grab it and hold your ground, not even budging a single inch. He grunts in surprise at this puny creature that just held him off. And you kind of throw the club back, and he kind of stumbles back onto the bridge, and a look of fear comes over the ogre's eyes.
Now you're the halfling.
It's something about pushing smaller people in this campaign. It just doesn't work out.
Jihadid, in order to get on the map, you'll have to dash.
All right, sounds good. I'll dash. That'll be my in. That'll be the point I come in at.
All right.
And yeah, if it's a dash, then moving right along.
Okay, I am going to use the extra movement required to move through a friendly space to get over here. This
Okay.
is the side I wanted to be on, but there were people stacked there. And I am going to. What's the range on Vicious Mockery?
60 feet, I believe.
So can I reach him? 65. Shit. If I move forward 5 to the edge here. There. Okay. I'm going to Vicious Mockery the bolt launcher. At least I'm going to attempt to. Spells, Vicious Mockery, cast. Okay.
Fails.
All right. So, damage and effect. It's like that thing obviously too big for you to shoot. You should just come up here and try to fight, dummy. And then I will enter.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna take a step back again. So I step
Okay.
forward and I step back. My bad. I forgot to.
Drazar.
I will cast Dragon's Breath on myself. Oh, wrong one.
Okay. Hey, you're infused with the breath of what kind of dragon?
Let's go with lightning.
So
All right.
blue or bronze.
You infuse yourself with lightning dragon breath. Now what?
I use the dragon breath
Okay. On the ogre?
on the ogre. Yes.
He passes.
Half.
It's half damage. As the lightning kind of, you breathe in, your feathers stand up, bristling with electric energy, and as you exhale, it shoots forth in a crackling cone that envelops him, and he kind of gets this tickly feeling, and he's like, and he laughs a little bit. Now you see, it's still singed and damaged, as you thought it was funny.
And I'll fly over here.
Alright. Incapacitated. Korg.
Okay. I would like to
This
rage.
guy is only large, so you could try to shove him off.
No. Belina doesn't want to have to deal with the climbing down and stuff. I remember that from the last fight, so what I will do is find my rage here and recklessly, where is reckless now? Rage, reckless attack, here it is. Effects for that on this dude and try to hit him.
You hit.
Followed up with another attack.
That is a hit instead of a critical miss.
Oh.
And that's my turn.
Give me one sec. All right. Viciously mocked, upset, and kind of crying a little bit. The ballista wielding ogre kind of turns to the hill giant. And he starts kind of slapping him and shaking him, and the hill giant kind of snaps too. And
Shit.
kind of like "Roar!" cries a little bit about
Oh.
and that took his action to do that. So Johnny,
All right. So I have a question.
yes.
So diagonally to me, on the edge of this little cliff and kind of the edge of the rope thing, could I attack from there, or is that not an occupiable space?
I'd say it's at least 50%, so I'd say you can stand there.
All right,
You might have disadvantage against any shove attacks against you.
that's true. But okay, so did I? Nope, just the ogre. Okay, I'm gonna attack. Aha, maybe. Nope.
I mean, you attacked, just not very well.
Oh.
You were critting and rolling nothing but 19s at the beginning. You used them all up. That was a hit.
All right, bonus attack. Come on. Wait.
That's a hit.
Okay. Woo. Do it. Yes. And then I'm gonna
Slay the ogre.
bravely move back behind Korg.
They bravely ran away.
Sir Robin bravely ran away. Sir Robin.
John.
Brave Sir Robin.
Okay, so the hill giant and the orc with the ballista, they are close enough together then that if I dropped a lightning bolt directly between the two and it was within 5 feet, they'd both have to do their saves, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'm calling lightning, so I've not done this before. It is coming from my robe. So I hit cast, or how do I
Yep.
initiate?
So you'll still cast the call lightning from your robe, and then under your robe, if you look under magic item, so call lightning costs I want to say it's 3 charges. Call lightning's 3 charges, so you would mark off 3 dots on the item Robe of the Stormlords, and then cast the call lightning.
Okay, so mark off 3, cast call lightning.
Oh, hold on one sec. There's something. Hold on, your spell save DC is wrong. Give me a second. It's the save, the dex save that should be using your charisma. Go ahead and target them and redo that because the save was wrong in the thing.
And for whatever reason, it suddenly had me targeting a whole bunch of people that I wasn't targeting. All right, so the hill giant and the bolt. So you want me to
Yeah,
cast
just
again,
cast it
or
again.
just
Yeah, cast again because it was wrong last time. All right.
like
Wow.
that?
Hill giant passed a deck save? The fuck?
And then I just hit my damage.
Yep.
Yes.
And the hill giant will take half, and then
And then, so for the next 10 minutes worth of combat, I just have to roll the damage because it's already been cast.
no, you still cast it each time to strike them with the bolt of lightning, and you
Okay.
now also are. Is call lightning not a concentration spell? It is. So we need to put down that you're. For some reason, it doesn't have an effect for concentrating, but I can just add that.
Maybe because it's coming from an item.
Probably, but you still have to concentrate on it. So let me just add in the combat tracker that you're doing call lightning, concentration, and then you're good to go.
Perfect. In that case, the next person's good to go. Don't let the bolts hit me.
Working on it.
Belina.
All right. Control click. I'm gonna use my longbow. I hope. To hit.
That hits. To devastating effect, you launch your own miniature bolt at the bolt
Right.
launcher.
See, this is how you do the bolt attack thing. Not what you're doing. What you're doing is wrong.
He howls in pain and frustration at you.
And I will bonus action use one of my bardic inspiration to use a mantle of inspiration
Okay.
on how many people can I affect with that again?
Take a
It's-
number equal to your charisma modifier.
You can use your bardic inspiration. Choose a number of creatures you can see within 60 feet, up to a number to my charisma modifier. So 4, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah, 4. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the bardic inspiration, and I will not target the ogre, and I will target Korg, Johnny, Drazar, and Johannan, and I will. How do I? I guess I use the.
What is
The
No,
that?
not
heal
using
Heal?
performance.
button for the 8 temporary.
Right, and heal. All right, 8 temporary hit points, and you all can move up to half your movement speed to better position yourselves.
Is there anything else that comes with that?
That's it.
Yeah, you get 8.
points,
You get 8 temp HP, and you can move. And I will move here, I guess. Yeah,
All right.
and end my turn.
Drazar.
I'm gonna fly to here.
No between squares. Pick one.
It just didn't drop. Does that hit both of them?
That-
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
That hits both.
Okay. And I'm gonna do the lightning.
Oh,
They both fail.
Nice.
bye bye.
Slaying the bolt launcher.
Nice.
I'm gonna return behind this pillar.
Alright.
And
The hill giant scoops up a boulder and hurls it at Korg, unable to find the target he wants, which is Drazar.
Ow. Damn. Ooh.
Luckily, you're raging.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this. 12 damage.
1 damage.
1 damage.
One damage.
Ah!
Ow!
Because of hit points and rage.
Yeah.
And then that's his turn. He's incapacitated. Korg.
Can I move to here? Ish. I'm trying to get in that little square there.
Yeah.
There, and make a leap to this one. It's about, 10-foot jump-ish?
Yeah, well, you move more than
Yeah.
10 feet, and then as long as
Yeah.
as long as the jump is still within your regular movement speed, that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So can I, so that's only effectively like,
Yeah, that's about 35 feet, so you should be fine.
so I can even step up closer to here if I
Yeah.
want to and attack
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, it's no problem.
Perfect. And I'm going to do
Because
it
you actually have strength, so you can actually make jumps like that.
I am making that jump, and I'm going to recklessly attack.
I'm going to give you inspiration for that. Not that you guys ever use inspiration, you just stockpile it forever.
I'd like to.
I mean,
but don't
I
have
keep
it
forgetting I
time.
have it. I keep forgetting that it's there.
I'd use it if I ever got any.
I have the one I had from the beginning of the game.
I have 2 right now. I don't even
I've
know
used-
where to use it half the time.
I've used
Johnny.
it.
Yeah, I never
Do something.
remember there.
So I'm just amazed at what Korg's doing, and I kind of look at that gap, and I'm just like kind of shake my head. I'm just gonna move up a little to like here, and let's see. Well, I have a crossbow. I'm gonna crossbow attack this guy. Yeah.
Alright. That hits.
Pew.
You pierce him with your crossbow bolt.
Then I want to yell at Korg and tell him he's doing a good job.
You don't feel bardically inspired, but you do feel inspired. Jahanan.
Alright.
He fails.
Oh! Ow!
You feel like the sizzling of the lightning strike hitting the giant, and even though you don't have hair, Korg, you still kind of like feel this tingling sensation through your body from the closeness of it. The smell of burnt flesh and ozone fills the air. You almost gag a little bit from the burnt flesh. The thunderous boom cracks across the area.
And obviously, I didn't say it first, but obviously the lightning bolt would be going more center mass than on the edge like the first
Yep.
one did.
I figured as much.
Yeah. Yeah, I figured everybody understood that, but I threw it out there anyway. You got sizzled, you didn't get fried.
All right. So I'm going to move forward. So 5, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Or no, I want my 35 right here. I'm going to say to Johnny, start on Chain Brute. Don't know how much longer patterns stay up. And then click. I want to shoot straight across to this guy's gut, like in a straight line,
Okay.
instead of shooting 3 Korg. Is that doable?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
He's a big target.
Yup. All right, and I'm going to shoot at him. Yay, I hit.
Hey, how do you roll a 27 and not crit? That's so many, like,
Yay.
a +8. It's so strong.
It's a
Okay.
+1 longbow.
Oh.
6 damage. But yeah, I freaking shit. What else was there to do? I feel like I'm forgetting something. You know what I just realized though? I've been marking off my arrows, but the system has been automatically marking them off too. So I've been double using my arrows. Like, why do I have so few arrows left? I'm like, I know I had more than this. Why do I have so few? All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and my turn after having said that to Johnny.
Jozar, your hide behind the rock tactic proved highly successful as you kind of felt the cracking of the stone above your hiding spot when it hit Korg.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue to Zapdos my way through here.
Fucking Zapdos.
Oh man.
He fails.
Yeah. And right back into my hidey hole.
How
Alright.
much flight move do you have?
Legendary
Fif-
my ass.
50. Hey, it takes at least 30 Ultra Balls, okay?
Oh. He slams his club into Korg, taking out his frustrations. But Korg don't care.
Not
Korg
a lot.
Don't give a shit.
Yeah. Thought that
Because
would hurt much more.
he's a tank.
Still getting slapped though. Alright.
The giant's too dumb to realize he can shake his companions free. He just wants to bash things.
I don't blame him.
Korg.
That's all I want to do. Oh, before I roll this, recklessly attack this guy.
That's a hit.
Ooh. It rerolled my 2 into another 2. All right. Well, good thing I got that. Oh, that was a miss. Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind.
Okay.
I'll pass it on right now, but I'll just do that in a second.
Johnny.
All right, so I have a question. These guys that are incapacitated with the hypnotic pattern, right?
Yep.
So to be woken up, they have to like be shaken or attacked, correct?
Yes.
These large chain weapons that they're holding, is there any way I could just take it from his incapacitated body and throw it over the side?
Sure.
Shit.
Yeah.
I mean, would anything stop me from just like peeling it out of his fingers?
No, I don't see why not. I'll give you inspiration for that.
Alright, so I'm just gonna be like, alright, this is my action. I'm gonna wiggle the chain weapon out of his hands and just toss it over the side.
Yeah, he's just kind of there, not really pay attention, and you just take the chain and chuck it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna throw a thumbs up at Belina.
Belina just
man.
shrugs. Okay.
Oh man, Jihadin.
So, is the first of the chain brutes awake? I'm sorry, my brain's all over the place.
No,
I'm dozing.
Not awake
Okay.
yet, but he needs to be woken up soon so we can start fighting him.
They stole his
Okay.
weapon and threw it to the side.
Well, if he's already without weapon and Korg's just about killed the giant, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll wake him up. Give me a sec.
Do it.
all right. Then you'll kind of blast on the backside.
Yes, blasting on the backside.
Yep. I believe he auto fails the. Hold on.
Incapacitated should auto fail because he doesn't have any
Should.
dex.
I'm pretty sure he auto fails, but I can't remember. Let me double check the condition. Conditions.
Yeah, I mean, if
It's
he's
not the same as-
incapacitated until he gets hit, he's not gonna know it's coming.
So incapacitated, can't take actions or reactions. So it would
And
be
saves are a
it
reaction.
requires paralyzed to auto fail dexterity saves. So somehow
Somehow
some
you can
way-
still avoid. Okay.
being incapacitated is not as debilitating for dodging lightning bolts as restrained or paralyzed or stunned.
That makes 0 sense, but I'm not
Yeah,
the
I guess-
book.
He
They're
sways
swayed. Yeah.
off the. He sees
Okay,
the
he still
lightning
takes
bolt
half
coming,
damage.
and it's like slow motion, like he's having a really bad, like I don't know, trip or something. I guess I don't know, like in the movies where time slows down. He's like, pretty lightning shift,
Well, he still has to take half damage, so.
which he does.
Alright, back to the combat tracker.
Belina.
All right. So I'm gonna let Korg finish off the hill giant like he wants to, unless you want me to hit him before he hits you.
You do you, man. You do you.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and viciously mock the chain giant
Okay.
over here. The chain ogre.
Call him Choker.
Cast.
He
Okay,
fails.
he fails. Okay, so I shall apply damage and effect. And say, look at you, just standing there. All your buddies are getting killed. You are useless.
He cries a little. He's so lost. He didn't know what's happening. His chain's gone. This little rabbit creature's like insulting him.
I'm gonna bonus action. Go ahead and cast Healing Word on Korg.
Thank you.
There we go. And you keep doing a good job. And that'll end my turn.
Jazar.
I'll go ahead and finish the thing off. Korg.
Oh,
He passes.
Still enough.
Ah,
Literally exactly the amount of HP he had.
Just enough. That's the best kind of enough.
All right.
Kind of slowly coming to. He's got no chain in his hand. He's a little confused and he's been insulted. He looks at this metal man and he just rears back with his fist and he just swings forth, try to punch Johnny in the face.
Oh, thank
And
God.
he's off balance. He's not used to punching with his fist and he just flies right past you and kind of recenters himself. Korg.
Okay, DM, I need a ruling. From here to here is technically 10 feet, right, of movement?
No, 'cause you
Right.
can move diagonal, so it'd be just 5.
Okay.
Oh, you want to make it 10 feet? Is what you're saying?
Yes, I want to make a 10-foot running
Mhm.
jump. Does it have to be in a straight line? If I back up to here and make a 10-foot running jump, is this 10 feet to here and jump off the edge to jump to here? I can't move my guy now. 'cause
You
I
can't. You can't be into his square.
I
then.
know, I know.
Well,
I
we
know.
do allow the climb onto a bigger creature from the Dungeon Master's Guide.
What I'm trying to do is Spartan kick him off the thing as I jump across.
I will let you make a running Spartan kick jump with an athletics check,
All right.
and that athletics check will count for both your jump and your Spartan kick.
I am spending one
If-
inspiration.
If you knock him off, you will land on the bridge in his place, but if you do not, you will fall.
I accept this. Okay. I'm using one of my inspiration to give me advantage on this particular thing. Is that acceptable?
You already have advantage because you're raging, so you have advantage on a strength
Oh.
athletics check.
Then I will not use my inspiration.
You can do it to reroll though.
Not on an inspiration. Or not on an
Oh.
advantage.
If
can't
you already
reroll
have
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me.
So, this is specifically an athletics check.
Yes.
Good. It's great. It's so fantastic.
Oh.
Literally rolling freaking 18s on all of my athletics checks until I want it to work, and then it doesn't.
Korg,
Okay.
you, as the giant falls, you see Drazar having shocked it. You look for repeat success. You chain your maul in your hand. You grab it. You back up. You rush and you fly. You push, kick back with a double Spartan kick, and as you're beginning to take off from the ground, the giant's body slams, and the shake and reverberation of it crashing causes you to stumble ever so slightly. As you fly through the air, you slam in to the ogre, but your Spartan kick is off its mark, and you kind of punch him in the shoulder. He kind of rears back a little and then kind of recenters itself, and you fall plummeting down the 30-foot drop below
Into water. Okay.
onto
Then-
the rocks next to the
Well,
water.
and then, hold on. Then with my bonus action and object interaction, I'm taking my rope, my magic rope, and I'm tying it off to the, commanding it to tie off to the edge as I fall and plummet. Just holding onto the rope and commanding it to fall, right? Is that acceptable?
Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into this. Or I just fall to the rocks and I'll accept that, whatever. I have to make an attack and I don't really have range, so.
A shove is a special kind of attack, so it'll keep your rage up.
That's kind of why I figured I had to do something like this. So the free object interaction to just hold the rope and then command it to tie off to the edge.
Make a
Make
And
a
there's
fall
10
to the
feet
ground
in your
check
turn.
as you fall to the ground.
Make a die check as you die.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the rope moves 10 feet on your turn when you first command it, and 10 feet on each of your turns until reaching its destination. So by falling the 30 feet, I'm gonna let you make a percentile roll to determine whether you manage to get the rope within those first 10 feet of falling or not. So we'll just do, or just roll a d6. We'll do evens odds, and you can pick.
Oh, I can actually run a percentile.
Yeah, but
That-
I'll
okay,
just give you
okay.
a 50% chance anyway.
Okay.
If you want, roll a percentile with a 50% chance, you can pick high or low. I'll even let you choose high or low.
This never works for me. Could we just do evens odds on the 6? I like that idea.
Okay. Do you
You
want
tell me.
evens or odds?
Don't make me pick. You the DM, just pick for me.
Okay. If it's odds, you fall 30 feet, and if it's evens, you manage to arrest your.
I fall 30 feet
All right.
because the dice love me.
All right.
50%
But-
chance. Can't do it.
You'll only take half damage from that fall, which will equal 6 damage.
Ow.
As you hit the ground, your rope, as you lay there, you're kind of slamming back on your shell. You watch as your rope slowly starts moving up, back towards, and you're just laying there, and it's just rising vertically above you, reaching towards the end, just kind of like a little helpless and defeated, like, ugh.
You know, like my typical dice rolls do. So there it is.
Johnny.
All right. I'm gonna attack this ogre. See if I can actually hit something. All right. Aha.
That is a hit.
All right. Attack 2.
That's a hit.
Nice. And for the little backhanded slash.
That's a hit.
Nice.
What? 12? Nice.
All right.
You notice these ogres are wearing pretty much just old like dire wolf hides for armor.
Their pictures make them
they're
look
big.
scarier.
Giant brutes.
Yeah, it looks like they're almost wearing some sort of metal. Like, yeah, it's weird. Okay.
He's still incapacitated. Johannan.
I keep forgetting the push to talk function. That's close enough. I'm liking this spell.
He's really
I'm
good
going-
at dodging lightning, but
Right?
he still takes damage.
I'm going to continue mocking this sad, sorry individual.
Me?
Well, you two. I do that. I do that off to the side though. This is not. You don't actually get hurt from the mocking that you receive from me. Okay, so failed
Yeah. Just,
damage
just emotionally.
and
What?
effect.
That's creepy.
All right.
To which
It's
cackle?
like, look at you barely move out of the way of lightning. You're so slow and stupid. Why don't you just give up?
You trying to get him to jump off the edge?
Land on me.
Trying to get him to do suicide. Suicide by mockery. Horrible.
I mean, it is what it is, and I will end my turn.
Druzar.
Come over to this. Target this guy.
Rude.
Really good at dodging lightning.
Yeah.
We've already covered this.
He does not like lightning. He tries to avoid it as much as possible.
He does a good job of it. That's the problem.
Back a little bit.
Alright, this guy keeps trying to punch Johnny, but he can't.
That was close.
Korg,
Okay.
you use half your movement to stand up.
Sure. So there's no water down here at all?
You
On
can
the
head
river.
down towards the water. There's water over here where the river is. You're on
Oh.
like the stony river bank area.
Okay. I kind of thought all this was water. That's why I made my jump like an idiot. So the goal was to knock him into the river in hopes that the river would just push him away. I didn't know that this was land. All right. So my rope doesn't move fast enough to get up there.
Nope.
I use half my movement to stand up. Can I use the rest of my movement to climb up like part of the way?
Yeah, you can start to climb.
And then use my action to continue climbing and maybe get towards the top. I don't know how high up I'm allowed to get. I have a 40 move speed, so
To try to dash.
yeah. Dash climb. That's the thing.
Yeah, you could probably make it to the top.
Okay. Can I get to the
So-
top?
20
I'll-
half movement for climbing. So 10 feet, then a dash at half movement. You'd get exactly to the if you dashed.
Okay. Can I do that and get what, like maybe here on the bridge or like on the or is there a cliff?
Well, you'd have
edge
to
space for
climb.
me?
You'd have to climb up the pillar you jumped from before.
Okay, so it'd
make
get
it
me like
work.
right here next to him.
Nope, you'd have
No,
to be over here.
He'd be on the
this one,
pillar.
that I jumped from. Okay, perfect. Cool. And then my rage wears off. Well, technically it doesn't wear off until the beginning of my next turn, right?
No, it's at the end of your turn.
If you haven't been
Okay.
attacked or attacked within a turn.
Okay. I was thinking, yeah, it'd be this turn. So yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. I'm gonna do some slice and dice. No, maybe not. One more. There we go. Chop. And bonus attack. Nope.
I can't delete the dodge action on me, by the way. It's still on me.
I'll get rid of it.
I was trying to, it won't let me delete it.
Johannan. Will this be the moment he fails to dodge? It will be the moment he fails to dodge.
Yes.
As another
yes,
crack of lightning blasts forth, slamming in to the beast below, slaying him in front of Johnny. Feels that surge of electrical energy dance across his robotic body. It's like battery power for you. It's like drinking a Bang energy drink. Like,
All right. Press forward. One left. Keep going. Enemies to attack. I will move here and I will not initiate the attack, but I will do a what was it? A bardic inspiration on Korg. All right.
all right.
I was like, Korg, plenty of room to jump over now. And I'll end my turn.
Jazar.
Get him.
Gonna wake this guy up. Okay.
Saw the lightning coming. Through his incapacitation. Ah, these guys. All right. It's okay. Good job.
And then,
He has his chain. You should have removed the chain. Damn it! No.
oh well.
That's why I waited.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to hop across. Right?
Well, you have to back up and then
Yep,
get
back
10
up.
foot
So
run.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30, 35 feet to here, right?
Yeah.
Something that range? Okay.
Yep.
Now, I'm just going to hit him because I'm not going to try and throw him off an edge.
Okay.
Clearly, it doesn't work. Moving on.
Unless you're a halfling.
Sure, this is a dumb question, but can I reckless attack even if I'm not raging?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
But you don't have damage reduction anymore.
I know. But I'm throwing all caution to the wind. Because I'm brave now, like that. Oh, maybe I forgot to target him? Did I? I can't tell if I'm hitting him or not.
You didn't have him targeted, but
9 doesn't
that's
hit
a
anyway.
miss.
Yeah. And then with my second attack,
That's a hit.
and that's my turn.
Johnny.
I'm kind of stuck. Because the bridge. The bridge is 5 feet, right? I can't like skirt my way around the edge or anything.
Nope.
It's funny that large creatures can walk on the small bridge. It's sad. Oh,
They
well.
have to put 1 foot in front of the other.
Just like everyone else.
They can't stand side by side because their feet are as big as the bridge.
All right, I'm gonna do something impressive here. I'm gonna take a running start and do 10 feet, and I'm gonna jump off the side, and then I'm going to bonus action Misty Step to over here. But it looks super cool.
Okay.
Use magic.
Johnny runs and he leaps, and all of a sudden, in a shimmering mist of light, he just disappears and then reappears on the other side of the ogre, his shimmering double-bladed scimitar in his hand.
Better at jumping than I
You
am.
didn't even have to jump to do that.
It felt good. Stop trying to bring me down.
There's a part of him that's still elfish at heart, so he's got to be flashy.
Yeah, you gotta make it look good. Alright. Aw. Damn it.
Hey, you strike
And
out,
then-
but you look good when you strike out, okay?
There we go. I get 1.
They take
The
his
ogre-
from him.
Wraps his chain tight around his hand.
Okay.
As he rears back, he punches down as hard as possible at Korg. And misses.
Lucky me. I'll take it.
Johannan.
Again, aiming for the directing the lightning towards the back end away from everybody.
He fails.
Whoa, Shizo, that's a lot of.
It
What
rolled
happened? I
twice.
clicked damage. I clicked
Okay.
damage
Got
once, and it
No,
just
he's,
kept going.
he's dead. I saw it.
Ah, damn it.
Oh god. He
No,
exploded.
no,
Success!
for whatever. You guys all know my thing likes to roll multiple dice,
I'm
even
okay
if I'm
with
only
it. I'm
clicking
not
it
complaining.
once.
It's okay.
All right,
Oh,
he's
suddenly
back.
recovered.
For a
Not quite
moment,
dead yet.
the lightning bolt struck so hard that he died, and then it revived him.
Wow, it hit him so hard it doubled as a defibrillator. Very nice, very nice. Okay, next person.
Just when you thought you had the upper hands.
All right.
Spell hands.
So the vicious mockery has been going fairly well so far. So we're going to continue with that. So I'm going to control target, and I shall mock this individual or attempt to.
Fails.
Okay. And I shall damage this individual and then effect. Hey, look at this. You can't even hit him. You have your chain. Your buddy didn't have his chain, and well, you're just terrible. All of you are just horrible giants. You should just give up and just quit trying to be whatever you are.
He feels sad inside.
Making fun of every giant along the way.
He doesn't speak common, but there's a part of him that knows it should feel sad.
I don't know what he said, but it felt insulting.
Oh,
Is that your
right.
turn?
Yes. You click the button. Did I click the button? I missed the button. Let me try again. Turn.
Drazar.
Zapdos, go. If he's up high enough, can it be down at the thing?
Sure. That'll clip Johnny from where you're at.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He's like, I accept this risk.
You've got 50 feet of movement. Fly around the other way.
It's just all the way around. Flies back to town, grabs some bread, flies all the way back, and then attacks.
It's like, are you guys still fighting?
Oh, that's
That
funny.
works. He passes
Oh.
his
Dang
save.
These guys that are passing, they're giant ogres and they just so dexterous.
Ogres with chains are resistant to lightning.
Yeah, right?
Korg.
Okay. I'll just
Remember, you're bardically inspired too.
Yes,
You can add a
yes.
D8 to a attack roll.
yes. I'll do that if I need to on this one. So I'll put reckless back on again and try to attack.
It's a hit. Good thing you recklessly attacked.
Yeah. And I'll do it again.
You don't have him targeted.
Shit.
It's okay. That's also going to be a hit.
And I'll do it again. Reroll one's a 2. It rerolled a 1 and 2 to another 1 and 2. Man. All right. I love that I did this. I reclassed it, or double classed, multi-classed, and everything just for this. It's really special.
Johnny.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to, flex out on this ogre that's about to kill over on its own anyway.
Push him off the edge.
He doesn't have any strength.
You don't have him
Yeah, I
targeted,
can't
I
do
have
that.
faith in you.
but that's going to hit. So.
Whoops. I don't want to attack. Oh wait, I'm good. I thought I clicked on Korg. Here we go.
Ow.
Yeah, it's just... Yay.
And as Johnny slays the final ogre, the party seems to have come up with a rather devastating strategy against dumb brutes, known as the hypnotic pattern smash it and grab, I guess. But
Smash and
that'll be
stab
where we end for the night.
and mock. Yes,
Yes.
Lightning.
much lightning.
It appears the group has finally come together and developed strong inter-party tactics.
We're gonna have to
Against
mix it
dumb-
As
up.
opposed to
Against
getting in
dumb
each other's
creatures.
way.
It's time to bust out the strong creatures.
Yeah. A little
No.
bit more wise next time.
No.
It's all right with me. I'm actually, relevant for a second. So
Are we gonna try to like set up camp down here or anything, or are we just going straight into the next one next time? It's still pretty early in the day, right?
It's mid-afternoon.
I don't know. I would need at minimum a short rest. I got my butt kicked pretty good on that fight, so but we'll figure that out, I guess, next game or something.
Okay.
It's